Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, back with another episode. Money in the Bank has come and gone, but expect plenty of fallout from the PLE. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the 12th July edition of the Blue Brand, as well as the wildest wrestling news stories you need to know, including Roman Reigns returning at SummerSlam, another superstar re-ups with WWE, top tag team free agents WWE bound, John Cena appears at star-studded wedding, and more. As always, we won't recap the matches, but look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. The good. Bloodline run roughshod on SmackDown. The Bloodline sent a clear message on SmackDown that no one is safe when they come calling. The seemingly random attack on DIY and Austin Theory was followed by a very calculated attack on Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton that saw the Viper planted through the announce table. This was exactly the follow-up WWE needed after the Bloodline's victory at Money in the Bank, because the company is clearly making it seem like no one, including undisputed champion Cody Rhodes, can stop them, which of course will set things up for Roman Reigns' return. More on that in the news. Tiffany Stratton continues to improve. Miss Money in the Bank showed that she always adds to a show, whether it's wrestling or tonight gloating about her Money in the Bank win. While there's rarely anything exciting involving Nia Jax, Stratton added some tension to the show when she teased cashing in the briefcase on Bayley and decided better when Jax gave her the side-eye. Bayley promo. While Bayley has been surprisingly low-key since winning the women's title, her promo tonight was a quick reminder of what a major player she is. Bayley made it clear to Nia Jax that she's not the hugger, and Jax is dealing with a very dangerous opponent. Andrade vs. Hayes could be good for both men. Andrade vs. Carmelo Hayes is a program that has the potential to bring both superstars into the spotlight. Neither wrestler has done anything of note since Andrade's return, or in Hayes' case, his main roster promotion. If WWE can't get the fans interested with these two, there's something flawed with creative. Chelsea Green always delivers the laughs. Tonight was all about the WWE's women's division keeping the show afloat. Chelsea Green, neck brace and all, was in full diva mode as she tried to get an audience with SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis, providing the usual laughs as she interacted with various superstars. The bad. Nia Jax is still rubbish. Plain and simple, Nia Jax brings nothing to the table, and it's unfortunate that talent like Chelsea Green and many others are in the background while Jax continues getting main event spots, seemingly due to her cousin sitting on TKO Holdings' board of directors. Michin is lost in WWE. Poor Michin, she's gone from the OC's Equalizer back when AJ Styles was looking to counter Rhea Ripley's presence with the Judgment Day, to someone who appears whenever WWE needs someone to count the lights. Given the way WWE uses Michin, it would be a shocker to see WWE pass on renewing her contract. Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews. Sometimes it seems like the WWE uses its WWE 2K game to randomize tag teams. Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews seemed like the most random pairing ever, and while both superstars are aces in the ring, their loss and random pairing suggests WWE has no plans for either man. WWE phones it in. Is the WWE experimenting with AI to book its shows? Tonight's show was weak other than the Bloodline segments, with matches that meant nothing and another rematch that came too soon, DIY versus A-Town Down Under. The downright ugly. Although tonight's Bloodline segments were off the chart, the rest of the show was disappointing. Let's hope WWE doesn't go back to the days when it seemed like creative was so focused on the Bloodline that everything and everyone else ran a distant second. News. Blockbuster segment scheduled for Raw. The WWE is kicking this Monday's Raw off with a Blockbuster segment, as Rhea Ripley is reportedly scheduled to open the show. The WWE left fans hanging last week when Ripley returned to the Red brand, confronting Dominic Mysterio when he and Liv Morgan were in a compromising position in the ring. Dominic tried to hug Rhea only for her to walk away. Now fans want to know where things stand between her and Dirty Dominic, as well as whether the Eradicator intends to challenge Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship she was forced to vacate after Morgan injured her. It's unclear whether Ripley is cleared to compete, but we may know as early as Monday. It's also unclear where things stand between Ripley and the rest of the Judgment Day. Are you looking forward to Ripley's appearance? Roman Reigns returning at SummerSlam? Topping today's news is a report that Roman Reigns is expected to return at SummerSlam. PWN Wrestling recently noted Roman is still expected by SummerSlam. As obvious as this story may seem, there was previous speculation Reigns wouldn't appear based on Reigns not being advertised. However, as Wrestlelamia pointed out, the WWE keeps fans in the dark when it suits their purpose, such as last Monday's Raw when Rhea Ripley appeared at the end of the show. Solo sends a message. It's been said that actions are louder than words, but Solo Sikoa decided to throw in a few words just to accentuate the message he made on SmackDown after the Bloodline destroyed Randy Orton. I'm taking it all. I'm taking it all. I want it all. I'm the man now. This is my show. This is my way. I run it all. With Roman's return around the corner, fans are eager to see how Roman reacts to Solo's takeover of the Bloodline. Alexa Bliss update. Alexa Bliss is reportedly training for her in-ring return, but where is she going to work? While we don't know when Little Miss Bliss will be back, PWN Wrestling reports that the WWE plans for Bliss to perform on Raw when she returns. Natalya staying with WWE. Good news for Natalya fans who enjoy seeing her in the WWE, as the Queen of Hearts has reportedly inked a new deal with WWE. PW Insider is reporting, "For those asking about Natalya, we are told she has locked in her new deal with the company. Natalya, whose WWE career dates back to 2007, could easily have found work elsewhere due to her talent and experience, both as a wrestler and a trainer. Rumor has it AEW was very interested in her. No official announcement has been made about the signing, but Wrestlelamia will continue following this story." Why was Jacob Fatu able to work in Canada? Wondering how Jacob Fatu was able to work SummerSlam in Canada despite having a criminal record? Fans have seen instances where wrestlers were unable to compete in the Great White North due to the country's normal prohibition on convicted felons. However, exceptions can be made, and according to Dave Meltzer, "What we were told is that WWE used a high-powered immigration law firm to get him cleared. This move to ensure Jacob could compete is another sign of how much WWE has planned for the Samoan Werewolf." How did AJ Styles and Io Sky fare in Japan? AJ Styles and Io Sky recently traveled to Japan to compete in some high-profile matches, a sign of the increased cooperation between WWE and some, but not all, promotions. The Phenomenal One worked in Pro Wrestling Noah, with Wrestling News' Andrew Ravens describing what went down. AJ, who squared off with one of Pro Wrestling Noah's all-time greats, Naomichi Marufuji, during the co-main event at Budokan Hall. It ended when Styles hit a Styles Clash for the win after Marufuji escaped from the Styles Clash right before. As for Sky, Ravens reports, she also worked the co-main event, this time at the Marigold Summer Destiny event at Sumo Hall, where she beat Utami Hayashishida following a tombstone piledriver and a moonsault. Both superstars are considered two of the best workers on the planet, and fans in Japan were no doubt thrilled to see them compete. One thing to watch in future collaborations is whether WWE superstars put over talent from other promotions. What do you think? Will WWE let its stars count the lights for outsiders? Motor City Machine Guns update. Where are free agents the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, headed? The veteran tag team is reportedly being courted by WWE and AEW, but according to PWN Wrestling, it appears the two are in favor of working in WWE. If they do sign with WWE, it'll be interesting to see if WWE places them in NXT first, despite their decades of experience and nearly 20 years competing as a tag team. Recent NXT cut causing concern among talent. The WWE's recent decision to not renew Damon Kemp, aka Bobby Stevenson's NXT contract, is reportedly making some superstars on the black and gold brand nervous. Dave Meltzer explained in the latest Wrestling Observer that the Bobby Stevenson cut has led to a lot of nervousness in NXT among those whose contracts are coming due, because unlike other cuts like Dijak, main roster contract, Gable Steveson, huge contract and didn't show much, and Gulak, the Rousey situation and other things that have come up, Bobby Stevenson was good in the ring for his level of experience, and nobody had anything negative to say. So except for those who are clearly being pushed as future stars, many others do have the deal of if they would cut him, who else would they cut? Unfortunately, WWE has so much talent in NXT, not to mention the constant influx of athletes from its NIL program, that it can pick and choose from the very best. The competition has arguably never been greater, and it's unlikely TKO Holdings will let WWE keep a bloated roster. Is WWE changing Stephanie Vaquer's name? Will the WWE change newly signed wrestler Stephanie Vaquer's name? Not according to a report from the Wrestling Observer Daily Update, which states, as of July 12th, WWE is not planning on changing her name. While the WWE may change her name down the road, it seems more focused on introducing fans to her. Indeed, according to a translated tweet from WWE Espanol, Vaquer is already booked. Breaking news! Appearing live in Mexico City and Monterrey this weekend, WWE's newly signed @Steph Vaquer. Visit WWE.com/events to get tickets. #SuperShows. What do you think of Vaquer's signing? Have you seen her wrestle before? John Cena appears at Lavish wedding ceremony. Last but not least, if there's any doubt how far John Cena has come, check out his appearance from a wedding that featured a who's who of world leaders and celebrities. The Associated Press is reporting, the youngest son of Mukesh Ambani, Asia's richest man, married his longtime girlfriend early Saturday in what many dubbed the wedding of the year, attended by global celebrities, business tycoons, and politicians, highlighting the billionaire's staggering wealth and rising clout. Cena made the guest list, and he also showed off his unique interpretation of the Bhangra dance, incorporating his "you can't see me" gesture into it. Well guys, there you have it, Wrestlalamia's look at the 12th July edition of SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know in wrestling. Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.